Hey everybody, Moo here. You guys have been asking me for a Bat Hat Mini SL3 video. This is going to be that video. 5 to 400 coin booster enable, as always. Experiences there just for me to level up a little bit quicker. As you can see, I played her all the way to level 9 and I've learned quite a few things which I'm going to share with you. And I believe this is a very efficient way of playing with her, because here's the number one thing you shouldn't do with Bat Hat Mini. As fun and as tempting as it might be for you to swipe all the bats off of the screen immediately all at once, unfortunately, that's not the most efficient way to play her, because essentially your goal is trying to create a never-ending loop of creating bats, swiping bats, creating more bats, and so on and so forth. And if you swipe all the bats off the screen immediately, you're going to kind of handicap yourself in achieving that goal. So the reason for that is she doesn't always spawn all the bats equally scattered across the screen. That would be ideal, because then you can just pop them and they're all going to do the damage they're supposed to do, hit the number of Tsum Tsum they're supposed to do, and not overlap with each other. When they overlap with each other, essentially you're wasting bats and you're wasting the amount of Tsum Tsum you're refreshing on the screen. That is absolutely key, because you want to refresh the screen as optimally as possible so you can get more of the Bat Hat Mini, so you can recharge her skill, preferably immediately right after you finish clearing the bats. So when you have a bunch of overlapping bats, the best way to do it is kind of clear them in layers. So if you have a couple that are close to each other, maybe do one pass, let more Tsum Tsum fall from the top. I know that's going to drive some of you crazy, including myself, because you do have to be patient and, you know, allow the bats to do what they do, which is clear Tsum Tsum off the board. So do like one pass, allow some Tsum Tsum to fall back from the top. Of course, you're not just sitting there looking at the phone while this is happening. There's going to be bats in other parts of the screen, as my screen times out here. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to do one pass, say in the top left, and you're going to go down, make another pass in the bottom, then you're going to come back and finish the bats off that are left in the top left, so on and so forth. Of course, this is all examples, and once in a while you're going to get bats that seem to be like legitimately on top of each other. And if that happens, especially if you're using a stylus, it's going to be really hard to press one without the other. You can probably do it with your hands if you're really careful, but I don't think it's worth the time wasted for you to kind of like single them out like that. So, you know, it is what it is. You can't avoid it. It's RNG. Just pop them all if that is the case, and try to recycle that skill as quickly as you can. So I hope that kind of makes sense. I don't know if I'm the best at explaining this stuff, but if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave it all in the comment section below. I will do my best to clarify on anything I didn't mention in this quick introductory portion of the video. So again, just to recapitulate, to summarize, don't pop all the bats all at once. That is bad. You want to do it in layers and kind of take your time. It is going to waste a couple seconds off of your clock, of course, but ultimately, this is the most efficient way to do it. And if you have large Tsum Tsum on screen, these are actually very key to how well you're going to do in the game, especially when you're not using the bubble booster and the time booster, because you can use those large Tsum Tsum to get time bubbles. Not by necessarily manually making the 9 to 16 chains, but just popping the bats right on top of the large Tsum Tsum. Generally, that's enough to get you a 9 or a 10 chain. And that, of course, has a chance to give you a time bubble. And the more time bubbles you're going to get, the more of those Bat Hat Mini cycles you're going to get in, the more coin you're going to get, and the better off your bank account is going to be. So, in this video, we cleared 320 Tsum. I'm sorry, I went 20 over. It is what it is. I can't help it. Sometimes this happens. I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. But it is what it is. And I think the results are pretty good. Again, this is a free Tsum Tsum you can get just by completing the event. She goes all the way up to SL3. But I can't think of another free Tsum Tsum that can earn you the amount of coin that she can earn you. And if you're patient enough, if you really master popping those bats as optimally as possible, you can probably get 5, 6, 7,000 base coin with just the 5 to 4. not including the bubble booster. If you include the bubble booster, that's going to make a huge difference because, again, those big Tsum Tsum are most likely going to fall within that range of 9 to 16 and get you that time bubble. And that, of course, the more time you add to the clock, the more you're going to succeed as far as score and coin is concerned. So I've been rambling on for too long. Oh my God, it's been 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Anyways, thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. Check out the video. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next time. Well, apparently I can't make score bubbles with Bad Hat Minnie. What a shocking surprise. Oh wow. What are you gonna do? You can't make coin and get score bubbles at the same time with this Tsum. So what is going to happen? I don't know. But we got 6 million base score. And, well, not base score, after my level bonus gets applied. 5.6k coin after the booster was applied. I didn't quite catch how many coin did we get, base coin. It was like 4.5k or something like that. So Bad Hat Minnie, very, very good for a free Tsum Tsum. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.